Hello, it's Rhea. Wherever you are and whatever time it is, I hope you're enjoying yourself. In this week's video, as it is now March, I decided to go ahead and show you guys my February birthday fan art. So we're gonna start out with Hobi, or Jung Ho-seok from BTS, and he's the only real person that I'm doing fan art of. The rest is from anime, so don't worry. So yeah, I decided to draw Hobi because his birthday is indeed in February, and his birthday's on the 18th. I think it's cute that Hobi just kind of naturally, like when you think of him, you think of things relative to February, so like love and things like that. Like the things that you associate with him are like usually like the color red and really cutesy things and stuff. I don't know. This drawing is actually based off of, well, two things. It's one, I love red hair on him. I think we all agree he looks really great with red hair. Two, he's wearing like the Kisses sweater that he wore in the Lights music video, because ever since I saw that, I could not stop thinking about it and how cute he looked in it. And I love it so much. Oh my gosh. So I was like, oh, I have to draw that. And also, I really should have used a reference whenever I drew this heart pose, but I was honestly just kind of winging it, so yeah, I looked at one photo and I was like, okay, sure, I got that, and it very much shows that I didn't, but it's fine, it's fine. His earrings that I gave him, I don't think Hobi has his ears pierced, like actually, but I wanted to give him earrings because I have an OC named Mira, and he has like sort of like celestial based earrings, and I thought that they would be cute to give Hobi because we always joke about him being like sun or like sunshiny and stuff, so I just thought it would be cute to do, and I kind of liked how it turned out, so yeah. If he wants to ever recreate this look, I would pay my soul, maybe? I don't know. I actually have a like mini project that I don't really want to talk about until I actually do something on it, but it's in relevance to Hope World, and I don't know, by the time this comes out actually, he has already released the full version of Blue Side, which, if you don't know, basically his mixtape that he released like in 2018 had like a short version of a song, and now he finally releases like a longer version, and it's so beautiful and amazing. And yeah, so there's sort of like a project that I have planned, but I don't know, I wanted to try to release it whenever Hope World had already, like, for the anniversary, but that already passed, so maybe I'll just like make it like a, well, it's still in March kind of thing. But yeah, because I really wanted to do it, but I don't know, we'll see. Also, two things. One, somebody please tell me to do fashion studies this month. I said I would, and I have to, so I can finally understand clothing folds, so I can stop lying to literally everyone and pretending like I know what I'm doing when I don't. I really have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing. And two, why do I love gradients? I need to stop putting gradients in hair, in clothes, because when I have to render them, it's actually so stressful, and I just love making myself suffer, I guess. I don't know. I didn't talk a whole lot about Hobi, but I mean, we would be here literally all day if I had to, so off of the top of my head, he has so many good hair colors, even though he mostly just has his hair brown. I love the way his hair looked during like Spring Day, like Wings era, when it was like pink and blonde. Oh my god. Two, he should really make a clothing line. I would be broke, but I would be so ecstatic. His fashion sense is amazing. Oh my, also his vocals are awesome and amazing. Everything he does. Okay, there we go. I'm done. So next up, we have quite the solemn character. If you've ever watched Demon Slayer or heard about it, Giyuu is very, distant? That's a good way to put it. He's pretty, like, introverted, dorky in a way. He kind of reminds me of Kageyama from Haikyuu, because, like, he doesn't really talk to people. He kind of just tries to do his own thing, and I don't know, but I love him. He's great. He's a really good supporting character in the Demon Slayer series. Now, I have read literally all of Demon Slayer except, okay, so apparently there's like a side story for Giyuu. I know there's one for Rengoku. I actually read that one once when I finished the main series, but I haven't read the side story yet, so I need to find it so I can go ahead and read it. But yes, I have read all of Demon Slayer and I am very emotional about it. I love it a lot. It was a really great story to read. But before I get into more of that, I feel like I should talk about the process a little bit, or kind of just like the illustration in general. So, oh my god. I feel like I spent way too much on this for something that's supposed to just be like a little fan art drawing, and that's kind of where I started to like put things in perspective, because it's like, I don't mind doing this. Like, I feel like it's fun and I definitely enjoy like pushing myself to do fan art more, but I feel like at the same time, oh god, I shouldn't let it get in the way of like other projects that I'm working on that are probably more important, if that makes sense. Lately, I have like 5 different works in progress of like original art that I still have to actually get done, so I'm trying to make sure that I get those things done as well as fan art. I think it's important to have like a balance, you know? It's good to have like a balance between art that you do of other people's work and then some of your own, because then it's like, you know, you still get to make work from people you admire, but then you can also be working on your own ideas and your own visions and stuff like that. And both help you develop your style in a way, so yeah. But the reason why this drawing was like so intense or whatever, well, first, so I started out posing with a sword at 9 in the morning, so yeah, that's how I start my day. No, I had to get like a reference pose that I want. I was trying to figure out what would work. You know, for all of these, I come up with a thumbnail and I first try to consider like what the character, like who I'm drawing and what their character is like, and so, or any other important elements that go into them. So that's what I did for Giyuu, and yeah, I try to consider like how he is as a person. He doesn't really show any kind of like specific emotions. He kind of just has like the same like expression on his face literally all the time. So this isn't just me running away from drawing emotions. It could be low-key, I mean, don't call me out, but I need to practice that too this month. Yeah, memes aside, he's a very like cool type of like, I don't want to say chill, but it's like he's a very like calm looking character. He kind of just keeps everything on the inside. So, and his element is water, so as you can see, I also tried to play with that. By the way, drawing his Haori, I hope I said that correctly, was giving me absolute hell, and I knew it would. I knew it would. So, but if you saw what I did earlier, I pretty much used like the, what is it, like the brush? It's like a pattern tool in Procreate where it's like cubes, and I basically traced those and created the pattern. It doesn't show you that in this process. In fact, I was really debating if I wanted to use the screen record version or just use the time lapse to show it. By the way, please let me know which one you prefer, because at this point, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I kind of like just the time lapse just to get the point across, but then using this also kind of helps because you can see like each little thing that I do and stuff like that. But let me know which one you prefer. But yes, with the Haori, it was quite a time, but this is one of those times when I feel like using a brush pattern would definitely save me so much time. And I know there's like some people that may want to debate on that, but I feel like there's nothing wrong with using a brush pattern or things like that if you know essentially like how to draw the thing that you're using the pattern for. There shouldn't be an issue, you know, because it's more about the convenience of getting it done rather than like, oh, I don't know how to draw this and I'm just cheating. You know, it's like, I know it's a bunch of squares and diamonds and rhombus? I know it's geometrical shapes. And another thing about this is the water was, I've never tried to render water in my life. I've never drawn, painted water. I mean, that's a lie. These are probably all lies. I've probably done it before, but it's like, not necessarily, like I'm not like an expert by any means in it, so doing this was quite an interesting time. I was kind of just trying to go with whatever, and in the end, I was also thinking, because like in the manga, and well, the manga and the anime, the water is like stylized, you know, like the traditional Japanese waves, so I was kind of thinking of that whenever I rendered it more towards the end. So yeah, it's like a little bit of it's something. It's an attempt, so I don't hate it though. I think I did okay, I guess. I mean, overall, this was very challenging. The water, his Haori, his hair. Literally, what is his hair? Like, how do I render that? What do I do? I don't. I feel like this whole illustration, there's definitely things that could have been done better, but I feel like overall, my attempt wasn't really that bad. I'll give myself that. Nevertheless, I think Giyuu is a great character. He's very entertaining to keep up with. And actually, so I'm gonna have a thing called 30-second spoilers where I talk for 30 seconds about anything that may contain spoilers. And I will try to talk really quickly and get everything across that I want to say. And that way, people that don't want to have anything spoiled can just go right past, and then people that know what I'm talking about, we can enjoy and indulge in emotions. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so first off, I think it's really sad. His backstory is very tragic because he's so depressed. He's such a sad person, and it's like, I understand because it's like, you know, Sobijo saved him and his older sister saved him, so he's been living all this time whenever his friends are dying, so he doesn't feel like he's worth anything, but he's amazing. He's so cool and like powerful, and he needs to love himself. Oh my god. But then I think it's funny whenever Tanjiro's like, hey, we should have a soba eating contest to cheer him up. I thought that was really cute. Yeah, that's all I got. And there you have it. That's pretty much all I have on Giyuu and how I feel about him as a character. In a second, or I guess like towards the end of this video, there's also another Demon Slayer character that I have drawn for this month, and she is absolutely lovely and wonderful. So yeah, but finishing up like this drawing and everything, I think I already said, like I feel kind of like, I gave it my best effort. One thing is like with faces, and especially with guys, I want to get better at like making them look like, I don't know, cool or intense. I feel like I kind of make them have like a baby face and things like that. So I guess it's just one thing, or I guess it's just another thing to work on. So yeah, I'd love to do a watercolor of Giyuu, and I really need to get back into watercolor in general. I've been really meaning to get back into traditional work, but I haven't really done that lately, so hopefully in this next month I can do that, starting March. Hey, it's our quarantine anniversary! How are you guys holding up? It's been a year! I'm dying inside a little bit. Also, I'm sorry this ends so abruptly. Honestly, I should have just showed the Procreate time-lapse. If you want to see it in the future, please let me know and I can find a link to that. But yeah, it ends abruptly because I was trying to record and then I was running out of space on my iPad, and it was quite a time. So yeah, but there we go. That's Giyuu. And moving on to the next one. So next up is a character that I am, you can tell that I'm smiling by how I sound. I love Ramada so much. I love him so much. Oh my god. Yeah, so this character is from a series called Hypnosis Microphone. In January's anime birthday fan arts, I draw Jackerai, who's also from the same series, and I also love him as well. So it's just a great time. There's everyone to love. I honestly think that Hypnosis Microphone is becoming like my new haiku, and that is the most dangerous statement I could ever say about something. Because if you know me, you know I also really love haiku, and so yeah. But I am drawing Ramada from Hypnosis Mike, and he is lovely. I will say, at the beginning of this, I don't know if you saw, but whenever I was sketching out thumbnails, I didn't go with like my first initial one, but I may do that one later on or something similar to that. But yeah, for this, once after the Giyuu piece, I was like, I'm gonna just go ahead and do what I can do without trying to die. So it became more simple. So he's just holding his signature microphone and his signature candy in both of his hands. And yeah. If you don't know, like they have actual songs on Spotify, like the voice actors created like music, and I love drops so much. I drop my drops, magical lollipops. Literally the catchiest thing ever. Yeah, I love him. He's just so cute and playful and fun. But don't let his cuteness fool you. He's actually like 24, so he's like older than me. But he's 5'1", so he's shorter than me. That's so cute. Oh my god. Also, if you ruffle his hair, apparently he gives you candy. Okay! 30-second spoilers in 3, 2. Literally every interaction that him and Jack and I have, I love more than anything in my entire life, and I love their friendship, except it's not a friendship anymore, but hopefully they can be friends again. Friends, if you know what I mean. No, but anyways, I actually feel really bad for him and his backstory and like how he has sort of like a dark side. It's literally all because of Chioku and the fact that they made him into an artificial being. He's not even a real human and he eats these candies to stay alive, and I hope that Gintaro and Dai save him. It looks like that they do, and I hope that he gets a redemption arc, honestly, because he deserves that. Anyways, that's pretty much it for Ramada. You look so cute and lovely. This is actually how I want my fan arts to be quality-wise whenever I do this for these birthday fan arts. Something that doesn't take too long but still looks good in the end. Yeah. So we are coming to our final birthday fan art, and it is of Shinobu also from Demon Slayer. I also love her. I love everyone here. It's a great time. Well, I think that's also what makes me do the fan art, the fact that I actually care about the character, because I have to choose from a lot of different people. Not everyone can make the cut because I only have so much time to do these, but I still want to. So, yeah. But unfortunately, by the time I got around to the Shinobu piece, I was kind of like, ugh. And so it came out kind of and yeah, so I feel kind of bad about that, but it's okay. I can always draw her again. Same thing with Giyuu. I would love to draw them in watercolor, but we'll have to see. I enjoy Shinobu as a character. She makes things very like funny and interesting. She's actually very badass. Like, honestly, I think the fact that she uses poison is really cool, and her whole insect thing. By the way, I have never drawn a butterfly in my... Okay, I've drawn a butterfly before, but once again, this was something that I don't normally do, so I was kind of like, eh. So that could have been better. I initially had like greater plans for how I wanted this to turn out, but it really just wasn't happening. Once again, I was so burnt out, so yeah. But I don't think it looks bad. I just feel like it's kind of plain, you know, like you don't really feel much by the time you're done looking at it. I'm just sad because such a cool character deserves so much more intense, majestic things going on. And you're probably wondering like, Rhea, what do you mean? She's like this cute girl with these butterflies. I will tell you in the 30-second spoiler section, which I am starting in 3, 2... So similar to Ramada, she also has like a happy, playful outside, but on the inside she's kind of like a lot more emotional, and I think it makes total sense. I mean, it's like demons killed her beloved sister, they killed her family, everyone that she cares about. Why wouldn't she be angry? And then whenever she fights with the upper rank Kizuki, oh my god, and then she dies. I was literally so freaking sad about it. But I mean, she put up a really good fight with the poison and everything, and then Kanao basically like fought for her, and I was like and then at the end, whenever the demon was kind of like, hey, you're actually kind of cool, want to get married? I was like, what? Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this in the future. Am I? To be able to like speak and say this much in 30 seconds? I don't know. But it looks like we are reaching the end of this time together, so I don't think I have anything else really to say about the drawings. I kind of had fun doing all of them, and I hope to do more fan art even if it means butchering my favorite characters. Well, if you enjoyed your time here today, please let me know by leaving a like. If you're interested in seeing more of my content, please feel free to subscribe. I post weekly art videos and it's a chill time, and I'd love to have you join me on this adventure. If you would like more timely updates, please feel free to follow me on my social media. media is on the end card right now and also linked in the description below. Take care and have a nice week. Bye!